look bad and I'm probably gonna cry in this video, so. Hey guys, it's Katie, and today I'm going to be telling you guys my Creative Collab experience because, oh my god, I went to Creative Collab and I did not meet Matt Espinosa, but I got very close to him. I actually touched him and I was like really close to him and everything, and I met everybody else that went to the show. Oh, except for Brandon too, but I met everybody else that was at the show and got pictures with them and like talked with some of them. And sorry, the lighting's getting bad, but so I'm gonna tell you guys my experience because it was crazy and I can't believe it happened. And my emotions still haven't really hit me yet. Like, I thought like the whole time I was gonna cry because I'm not really that much of an emotional person, but I've never really met anybody famous before, so I thought that I was gonna cry or like freak out or anything, and I freaked out a little bit, but I remained pretty calm, but I have a feeling I'm gonna cry. I just don't know when it's gonna hit me. I can't, like, because I was just so close to so many people who I look up to and, like, inspirations of mine and people that I just love so much. I was very close to them and got to meet some of them and talk with some of them, so, wow, my emotions are probably gonna hit me in this video, but, you know, hopefully I can stay calm to get this video filmed. Okay, so I'm going to start off from the very beginning. So I got there around 1:30. I wanted to get there even earlier than that, but my mom was my ride, so I had to go whenever she wanted to go, and she wasn't going to the thing with me, so she was stuck in, like, the city. It was in the state that I live in, but it was, like, an hour away, so she couldn't really go home in that time period. So, she was like doing things around the town, but she didn't have like a lot to do, so she didn't want to drop us off super early. So we got there around 1:30, but the doors don't open until 3. So we waited for about an hour and a half. But in that time period, people were saying that like they were coming off the tour bus, so we kept like going around the corner because that's where the tour bus was from like the line. And honestly, there wasn't that many people in line. Maybe like 30 people tops were in line, but there was this really nice guy and he kept saving our spot so we could go check around the corner, and we saw Tez, but we didn't see anybody else. But apparently there was these 2 girls in front of us who saw like all of them get off the bus and got pictures with a bunch of them, and we were really jealous. But anyway, we waited about an hour and a half and we finally got in, and then we had to wait another hour. Mind you, it was so squished together and people were pushing and shoving and it was really hot, and I mean literally we were like this close with every single person. You were so close with everybody. And the girls were like pushing and like yelling, and I was like, calm down, like he hasn't even come out on stage yet. But yeah, we had to wait for an hour squished with a bunch of people we didn't even know. By the way, I went with 3 of my friends, if you guys are wondering. But yeah, it was just really crazy. And then the show started and Matt came on stage and I died a little bit like inside. Like, I stayed pretty calm, but I died a little bit inside because I've been watching Matt Espinosa's Vines since he started Vine like 2 years now, and he's always been one of my favorites. Like, he was always one of my faves. Now he's like my very top fave, and I can't even believe that I was so close to him. So at the beginning, we were probably like in like the 5th row back of people, but by the end of the show, we were up to like the 3rd row. We were like right there, almost able to like touch their hands when they put it out. We were like so close. I wanted to push like a little bit more forward so I could, but I wasn't able to push any more forward. But the show was really good and really funny. Don't get me wrong, the show was amazing and funny and great. My favorite part of the show, though, was when Alec sang, because I am obsessed with Alec Bailey. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I don't think I've ever talked about it before, but I'm obsessed with Alec Bailey. His Vines are so good. I love his voice. He has such a beautiful voice, and I don't know, I've always, like, wanted to meet him. Like, I just think he's so cool and sweet, and I've just always wanted to meet him, like, almost as much as I want to meet Matt. I wanted to meet him. So when he came on and sang, he sang about 4 songs, and he did so good, and all of the songs I really liked, and he was just so good, and he kept staring at me the whole time. I will insert pictures of him on stage. Now, I know a lot of people may be like, oh, you don't know if he was actually looking at you, but I literally have like 10 pictures, and every one, it looks like he's looking straight at me in them. So at least one of those pictures, he has to actually be looking at me. It just felt like he was singing to me, and it was the best feeling ever. I have never felt so good before. I couldn't stop smiling. I had the biggest smile on my face, and it was amazing. But a little bit before the show was over, we thought the show was over because like they stopped for a little while, so we thought the show was over. So we decided to leave and go out to the tour bus. But when we were about to leave the building, then they had like a whole other scene that they were going to do. So we went back and watched the other scene, and then the minute the show was actually over, actually we went like a few minutes before the show actually ended, and we ran out to the tour bus. We were the very first ones there. No one else was out there yet. We were right there at the tour bus. And then all of these girls, when the show ended, all came running and came down, and there ended up being like 50 girls down there when it used to just be me and 3 of my friends. That was all that was down there, just the 4 of us. All of a sudden, all these other girls come stand with us. So that sucked, but we kind of expected it. But anyway, so then what happened next was we were all waiting on the sidewalk, you know, just chilling, waiting for the people to come out. And then this guy, like a security guard, came out and was like, you ladies need to leave, you know, there's no point in you guys staying because he's not going to be out for another hour or so. Like, you guys just need to stay, and then, I mean, just need to leave. And so we were staying because we wanted to meet them. Like, we didn't care if the guy was like telling us to leave or wanted us to leave. We were going to stay. So we decided to stay, and he kept like yelling at us. Like, we had to stay on the sidewalk on like the opposite side that they would be coming out of. So it was really annoying. But then Chris Miles came out. Actually, no. First Matt actually came out. Yeah. First Matt came out. So everybody started freaking out, and we all ran over to him, and then the security guard was kind of like protecting him, and like I got really close to him and was taking pictures like of him, but I tried to go on with him, but he was just moving too fast. He was kind of running, trying to get to the bus, because literally all these girls were swarming him. So I was really close to him, though. I couldn't believe I was like so close to him. So he went on the bus and then came back off the bus and went back inside. So then the guy was like, the security guy was really mad. He's like, you guys need to stay on this side of the sidewalk. You guys can't come like running after him and run and switch like what sidewalk you're on. You need to stay on this side, blah, blah, blah. Like talking, being like super rude and everything. So I was just like, okay, whatever. So we were waiting on the other side, and then all of a sudden Brandon Bowen comes out, but now, I'm not trying to be rude because I think he is a very sweet guy, but he literally walked right past us, wouldn't even look up at any of us, and, like, ignored, like, every picture and everything. Like, he would not take a picture with any of us, and went straight to the bus, and he didn't come out for, like, the rest of the night. So I don't know what his problem is, but he didn't want any pictures or anything. So then Chris Miles came out shortly after Brandon did, and I don't know if you guys think he's cute, but I think that he's really hot, and I like died. So he came out, and I ran over to him. I didn't really run over to him, like, I wasn't like a crazy fan. I tried to act pretty calm, but I did go over to him, and then I was like the second or third person in line to get a picture with him, so I took a selfie with him because I didn't have any of my friends over with me yet. They hadn't come over and crossed the sidewalk yet to be on the right side that he was on. So I just took a selfie, and then he took a picture with every person. He is literally the nicest person ever. He took a picture with every person, and then he came over on the other side of the sidewalk and took pictures with all of my friends, and then I wanted a picture of, like, actually, like, someone that had taken the picture instead of a selfie so that my friends took a picture with him, and we were just, like, standing around talking to him, like, having, like, a conversation with him, like we were friends or something. It was so cool. Like, he was, like, really chill, but I guess I think he's jealous of Matt, because when Matt came out, then Matt came out again when we were all, like, hanging out with him, and, of course, I kind of feel bad about doing this, but, of course, I already got a picture with him, so I wanted to see Matt really bad, so I went over back to the other side of the sidewalk to see Matt, and he got really mad and, like, chucked, like, a marker on the floor and everything, and I felt really bad, but I had already gotten my picture with him, and I hadn't got a picture with Matt yet. So anyway, I ran over to the other side, and Matt was not in the mood to take any pictures. I actually touched his arm because I was, like, trying to get his attention, but I didn't get a picture with him. And then he goes on the bus, and he's, like, on the bus, and he said, I'll be out in, like, a few minutes, or whatever. He said, like, he'll be out soon. So we're waiting outside the bus, and I actually think this happened before Matt came out. I'm kind of confused, but anyway, either before Matt came out or a little bit after. Also, Tez and Jake came out. Is that all that? Yeah, I think Tez and Jake came out. And I got a picture with both of them, so I will insert those on the screen. And then Alec came out, and oh my god, guys, I literally died. I wanted to meet him, as I said, almost just as much as I wanted to meet Matt. I wanted to meet him. So when he came out, I, like, ran over. I was one of, like, the first ones up there, but everybody was pushing and shoving, trying to get a picture of him. So I literally grabbed his arm, and I was like, can I have a picture? And then kind of, like, pulled him back and took a selfie, and the selfie came out so bad, but I don't even care because I love him so much, and I was so close to him, and he was just like smiling, and I said thank you, and he was like, you're welcome. Like, he was just so sweet, and I was the only one out of my friends to get a picture because I was like determined. I was like, I'm getting this picture no matter what. So I like ran over to him, and he didn't take a picture with that many people, but I got the picture, so I'm so happy. And then he went on the bus. So then Matt was supposed to come out and, you know, chill and hang out with us and take pictures and everything. But he wasn't coming out. It had been like 30 minutes to an hour, and he hadn't come out of the bus yet. So I decided to give up because my mom had already been out for a really long time and she wanted to go home. And the two of my friends that I was with, they had already met him. And I know that I haven't met him, but I don't want to make my friends wait and everything. And anyway, I don't know. I just thought that he might not actually ever come back out. But we actually made a friend at the event, and she told us that he ended up coming out like an hour after we left. So I really don't know if I would have waited that long anyway. So maybe I shouldn't be that mad, but I'm still mad that I missed him. But he did come out like an hour later and take pictures with a bunch of people. So I'm kind of sad that I missed it, but I don't know if I could have waited another hour for him to come out. But yeah, and some other like good things or funny things that happened was Matt's dad came out and he was talking to us, like he was having a full-on conversation with us, asking us what we liked about the show, what we didn't like, what we want to see more of, like all of these questions. He was so sweet. I got a picture with him too, and it was just amazing and a lot of fun. So yeah, overall it was a really good event, and I had a lot of fun. I would definitely go to another one of these types of events if they ever come to my state again, because no one ever comes to my state, just so you guys know. My state, like, no one comes to it, like, I promise you. The fact that they all came to my state was absolutely crazy, and if they ever come back, or any type of famous people ever come to my state again, I'm definitely going because it was so amazing. And, I just had the best experience ever and the best night of my life, and I'm going to insert all the pictures as I already am saying these things, but I'll probably insert them all at the end, and I might, if I can insert video clips, I'll definitely insert those too. Yeah, I can. I'll insert some video clips at the end of this, of like some of the parts of the show and stuff like that. But it was just the best night of my life, and I cannot believe that I met Alec, and I was super close to Matt, and I met a bunch of other great people, and it was just so amazing. The show was fun. After the show was fun, we made a lot of friends there, and it was just so much fun. So I wanted to share my experience with you. And also, if you guys haven't seen my previous video, I talked about Matt calling me, because Matt called me because I won the Chat with Matt contest. So he called me yesterday. So even though I didn't meet him, at least I got the phone call from him, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that is that, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next video.
I gotta go find Jake.
Okay, what did I say to him? Never mind him. Should I start dancing? Yeah.
Whoa. Yo, hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Hey, you guys, where am I supposed to be right now? Are you shooting? It's right back there. Hey, don't leave. Don't leave. Oh my gosh. What's going on, you guys? How are you? I don't know what was going on. I was at the hotel pool, and then Matt called me, and do you guys know where Matt went? He's in here? He's not in here, he's back out that way. He went to find me. Oh, jeez. Alright, let me call him and figure out where he's at. What is your passcode?
Bro, you got me in tap dance shoes, I'm button up this coat, you got me looking like I'm tapping. Bro, this is whack, man. This is whack.
First off, you're on my monologue, so you can just know. And second off, I don't care what you say because now is not.
Why? And why is that? Why is now not the time? And why is that?
We're at the show.
We are. Oh, hey! How are y'all doing?
And third off, you are doing it, so you can just tap, tap, tap all your way down.
This isn't cool. I'm not gonna do you a favor, bro.
Hey, where are the burritos
This
at?
is messed up, boy. Man, Brandon, what's up, man?
What's his problem?
God.
Hey, yo, Matt, where are the burritos at?
I don't know why.
They said if I come to the stage, they'll give me some burritos.
Wishful thinking, but no, sorry.
Damn it, I was in the middle of doing my cheers, too.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm warming up my voice for the big number. Do you think I want to
doesn't get back on stage, so please. I mean, I hate to be mean to the kid, but I feel like he still needs some dancing to get done, you know? Anyways, so where was I at?
You have got to be absolutely kidding me.
Who's talking
There
now?
is absolutely no way in the world.
No flex! No flex! Their hands up! Hey! How are y'all doing? What is
How are you doing, man? First Jake, how are you? It's not your time yet.
Man told me to come out and say what up!
No, you got like 10 more minutes. Go chill.
Oh my god. Matt, bro, why are you always lying?
What's up, guys? Who should I get next? Brandon, where you at, man? We gotta show you. What the heck?
Can't you see how entertaining these here ladies? Now what on earth is so important that you come in here and interrupt me while I talk to these here darlings?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't even think of that. Hi, ladies.
That's exactly right, brother Matthew. You didn't think. Now, what is this news you so rudely interrupt me for?
I mean, you have a show to do. Like, they moved up your segment, dude.
Oh, the holy July! Oh, now, ladies, don't you go nowhere now. You hear?
I'll be back, ladies. Hey, what's up, guys? I guess I didn't hear them calling me backstage. I was with some friends. Should I start dancing again? Yeah?
Whoa. Brandon, what are you doing, buddy?
What are you talking about? I'm practicing my sweet moves for the ladies, right?
Yeah, those are the sweet moves for the ladies, but it's not right now, man. You got some time. It's not your time yet.
Wait, what do you mean it's not time, but Matt just... Oh, Matt, it's on now, Matt! It's on now!
Me and the man, we all just want to know what's going on, man.
Alright, true. Alright, y'all got to make some noise for my homie Optimus Prime.
You did that already. Can you please just tell them what's about to happen?
Alright, true, you right. Hey, he right.
What's about to happen?
Alright, so what we about to do?
What we about to do?
We about to have a battle.
A battle? What you talking about?
I mean, only if you battle.
Oh, I'm about the battle.
Oh, is you about it?
Oh, I've been about the battle, my friend.
Man,
I've been
let's talk
the
about
battle.
it, man.
I'm down to talk about it. No, I'm not talking about that. Wait. Not that talk about it. I'm saying a real battle. I'm saying a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? Something smooth.
Alright, if y'all ready to hear a rap battle, I'm gonna need y'all to turn up real quick.
Make some noise. Let me see. This is the real
What
deal.
we're about to do, MC Snapdown, my boy Tennis Optimus Fine.
What
we're
up?
about to demonstrate what's known in the rap game as the cypher.
It's true. That's what I'm saying.
Alright?
That's what I'm saying.
AKA
Respect.
that rap battle, baby.
The rap battle. I don't even DJ. But I'm still up here on the stage mixing these beats, my friend.
True.
Mixing.
Alright.
Talk to me about it.
You want me to talk to you about it?
That.
You ready for this? Alright, so if y'all
Listen.
hear like a taunt or a diss with your boy Optimus Fine towards me, I'm gonna need y'all to be like, ooh, do it real quick. 1, 2, 3.
Say,
Alright.
What, man? What are you doing?
Okay,
we all
true.
do this.
Alright,
man.
true.
Can we
Alright.
battle, remember?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
go.
Oh, we're supposed to rap. Oh, okay. Yo, Rob, go ahead and throw on a beat real quick.
True.
Throw on something smooth. Something smooth. Y'all get down it, man? I know y'all get down it, man. Hey. Yo, what you doing with that dance? That dance?
What?
Standing all up in that stance. What you wearing? Vans? You wearing Vans?
Yeah.
With the chains and the short sleeve shirt, man? What are you
chill.
saying?
Hey,
Man, what are you
basketball
doing?
shorts on?
Hey,
What are you even doing?
Hey, chill.
Look at this dude. Look at him, man. Man, look at him. So corny.
Hey, you be hurting MC Snapchat's feelings, man. I'm a little emotionally unstable right now.
Stable? Dude, if you're gonna step into the arena, you gotta be ready for the battle. These girls know what I'm talking about. You gotta be ready.
Hey, you right. Hey, you right, Optimus. Fine, you right. All right, is it my turn to go then?
Oh, y'all want Snapchat to go?
True. Yeah, they know.
Y'all want him to rap? All right.
All right, y'all ready for this? You ready for that rare?
By all means.
All right, DJ Robbie Rob, I'm gonna need you to spin that.
Go ahead and spin that. Hey.
Let's see what he has here.
Hey, you ready for that rare?
Oh,
Ready
I'm
for
ready
that
for the
medium
rare. I'm ready for that rare.
All right, here
We'll
we
see
go.
this guy.
Every day in the city. What? My homies and girls looking so pretty, and I just wanna kiss them all and like,
What?
You gonna kiss every single
Dude, I'm coming out here trying to spit a rap battle, trying to be hard. You're saying you're coming out here smooching on these people? That's not me, man. That's just not me. I'm going for an image.
You right. All right.
Look at this image
I
I'm
lost the flow
creating.
for a second. MC
I'm a
Snap, I
rapper.
lost the flow. Okay, I'm sorry.
Baby, won't you come my way? There's something I want to say. Can I keep you on my way? But first off, we'll start by saying this. Hey.
Baby, won't you come down?
Everyone's average, girl, we can chill like my emails messed up. Why? Cause I want new attachment. Always just sad cause I'm thinking too much. I've been going through stress, so I'm living it up. And it's just not enough. Trying to get it up, I never got it. I need to beat it, baby. Tweet it like, oh my god, what is your name? Okay, like, baby, won't you come my way? Okay, on Instagram, I see you stay. Okay, they talk a lot of trash, okay. Look. First off, I'ma start by saying this. And make me down. Nobody can drag me down. I've got to fight for a heart. I'm not scared of God. You never see it look so easy.